Okay, today is March 19th. This footage is from yesterday, March 18th, and it says 10:38 on there. It's actually 11:38, and that's when the suspicious vehicle pulls up. At first, I didn't really think anything of it, but the behavior was kind of suspicious. I couldn't really make out what they were saying because I was on the other side of the yard doing some yard work. They were kind of mumbling, and the young man, what I later found out to be the young man, kind of had his arm hanging out the window and was kind of making some strange like hand signals and gestures. So I just wanted to document all that. I'm going to fast forward it. So again, later when I walked over to go into my gate, I glanced into the vehicle and I saw that there was an older male in the driver's seat, a younger male hanging out. He was the one making the strange gestures, and then a female in the back seat. The male officer did seem to resemble one of the ones that was there during the arrest/detainment of John and myself. I'm not sure if he was there or not, but it's a potential that these are police officers. And the female in the back that I caught a glance of, that might have been one of the officers on site that day too, when we were detained. Again, I'm not sure, because I got only a brief glance of them, and they were in plain clothes. This was an unmarked vehicle, by the way, that this particular one. There's some other vehicles on here that were blatantly police vehicles, and a couple of, one of them only, actually. The marked police pickup that drove by. But then I definitely saw one vehicle with an E on it on the license plate, and that usually is like government exempt. And yeah, that one was definitely. And then another vehicle drove by during that time, I think was also an undercover police car, but I'm not 100%. So let's fast forward this a bit, because it does get kind of boring. At this time, I'm on the other side of the yard doing yard work, and this is about the time I'm starting to get suspicious because, well, I mean, I'm pausing it. The car, they just pulled up and they're sitting there, and, you can't really make out what they're saying, but there's kind of laughing, and, you'll catch a word here or there. But when I walked over to my side gate, at one point, which you can't really see in the footage because the camera is, I'm just not in view of the camera when I walk to the side gate, but I caught something about staying calm. So I don't know if they were talking to themselves or to me, but I just ignored it. One potential theory is that this is police street theater, aka gang stalking. So that's one potential theory as to what this is. Why would the police do this to me? Well, unfortunately, although I am not a criminal myself, I do have some family members that do have criminal backgrounds. And my ex-boyfriend, who is also still my friend, stepped up to the police, and I guess I actually stepped up to them myself and not as bold of a way or as cocky of a way, but I did assert my rights to the best of my ability, and the police don't like that. They especially don't like it out of a female person. So, I don't think the police like me very much, and I think they like my former domestic partner even less. So, that's potentially why I'm being hassled like this. This is not the first time the police have just camped out in front of my house. And the funny thing is my domestic partner doesn't live here anymore, and the person with a criminal record in my family that I think they are potentially after, he doesn't come over here. I go to his house to visit him. So, and I don't even think he's involved in criminal activity anymore. I genuinely think he's trying to reform himself and stay out of trouble. Then again, I don't know, because I don't ask those kind of questions. It's like, that's my relative. I love him, but I don't necessarily agree with his lifestyle, and it's not the lifestyle I would choose for myself. That being said, I don't need to be harassed and hassled for what my relatives do, because I need to be held accountable for who I am and what I do, which is nothing illegal. So, anyhow, finally, this is kind of creepy. Oh, let's go back just a touch. I did want to mention that let's see. Go back and find this bit at 1042. Where is that? That's way back here. 10. I should just pause this. Okay, so going back to 1042 here, you're going to see the first potential vehicle I noticed that had an E on it. Drive by at some point. There's a cyclist, there's a vehicle. Some of these cyclists, I think, are cops on bikes too. Not all of them, but I think the cops like to dress up as bums and stuff sometimes. Well, not too much else eventful happened between now and the end of things. At 1046, there was another potentially suspicious vehicle that we'll see drive by any minute now. Put this on that there it goes. Or was that? No, I don't think that wasn't the right one. It's black, the one I noticed. Okay, well, no, I guess it was that one. Let's go back. Was that one black? Am I thinking of the right vehicle here? Okay, let's do this bit slow for a moment. Take a real good look at this vehicle and see if it's the One I'm thinking was, can't remember. Come on. It's mainly the undercover black vehicle, though. I think this is it. They have a couple of them that they use, but yeah. They like their, that wasn't it, though. They have this particular, see, this one is a dark blue one. But they have their black police vehicle that I'm pretty sure is in here at one point. But let's fast forward, because the next stuff occurs with the weird cyclist at 10:58, and you can actually see that on the other camera, and he literally lunges toward me. I'm sitting there on the ground doing my gardening, and he's on his bike, and I mean, there's a fence in between us, but it's like he literally lunges toward me, which is really strange. And then some of this guy's hand gestures, well, I'll show it to you. Oops, did we skip ahead? Let's see. We need, what time index was that? About 10:59. It's actually really 11:59 is the real time, because this, again, I wanted to remind you this is an hour off. But let's go back here to like 10:59-ish. And that cyclist, it's on the other camera. You see him lunge toward me. There's a police vehicle going by. That was the marked one. Oh, I'm sorry. 10:58 is, that's why we're missing it. I was too focused on the police vehicle. Let's go all the way back to, there we go. There he is. So let's get a better look at this guy. Okay, he's the young man in the front seat's getting stir crazy and hyper. Little weirdo. What in the fuck is going on with these people? It's like, funny thing is I had a tranquil feeling too when they first showed up, but then all the cop drama got going and just don't know. There he is. Oh, dude, he looked over his shoulder at me. Oh my. What the fuck? That ain't no bum. That's a cop on a bike, pretending to be a bum. Or something. It's street theater. There's the marked police vehicle. Oh, Lord have mercy. And that's just an expression. I'm not religious. We just have our little expressions because of the cultures we grow up in. People shouldn't read so much into symbolic speech. We're going to see two more police vehicles and maybe a couple more Actually, no, those weren't police vehicles. Oh, check this out. It's going to be 11:01:11 to 11:01:222, but I say 1:11 to 1:22. That's how I see this next part coming up. Check out this weird hand sign. Check it out. It's coming up. And he holds it for a whole 11 seconds even. There's so much symbolism in this. Here it comes. 1:11. Oh, check it out. It looks like Sign of the Beast. And he's going to hold it until 1:22. Not quite sure what that is. I need to zoom in. Oh, like clockwork. That's... Anyway, there's some shit going on. There's some shit going on. So, yeah.